A single drop added to the illusory horizon acts like shoelaces woven solely to perform difference, causing blisters on countless landscapes behind it. Difference has already been eroded, and 1,000 directions have crystallized into a single, directionless entity. That crystallization is panorama, an illusion of visibility, an alien object in the field of vision as something that can be seen. It is not an act of adding something that is lacking. Rather, addition is the calculation of margin for the worship of excess, the silent pact between fragments whispered behind the system of vision. The 1,000 differences are the dream of a sequence of numbers entrusted with difference. However, that difference is already dedicated to the structure of emptiness. Difference without difference, movement without orbit, and the disguise of a contour without contour. All seeing is, in fact, adding. And the added gaze is a phantom limb offered by the world before seeing. As something added, I now gaze upon this 1,000 differences, on the strange stability where what is added and what is subtracted are infinitely interchangeable. The landscape that is seen is no longer a landscape. It is the very fiction of the verb to see, disguised as a metaphor for landscape, a transparent map engraved on the back of the eyelids. Beyond the gaze that spreads endlessly and uniformly, there is a world where even footprints dissolve. In the countless shades of cobalt blue, not a single line stands out, and only the fact of being breathes. That silence transcends silence and generates a space that breathes even in whispers. When countless subtle differences gather together, they converge into countless samenesses. The moment when a procession of footsteps that have lost their individual shapes connects into a single vista. Each footprint rejects divergence and chaos, becoming a single breath that shakes the air. Difference remains, but difference disappears. Time, sound, and color all fall away, enveloped in a uniform veil, as a subtle indifference permeates the world. Each of the countless footprints simultaneously glimpses its own lack and abundance, without even reflecting itself. When embracing difference while celebrating uniformity, the world returns to complete transparency. That transparency is the truth of an unbroken view that cannot be divided. Like the thin membrane between skin and air, all boundaries fade endlessly and eventually disappear. Diversity is remembered only as a faint tremor, and even that memory becomes part of the panorama. When a single gaze encompasses multiple gazes, and all differences are reduced to a single anonymity, what are we seeing? It is neither me nor the world, but simply the form of being. This overly flat vista. It is too homogeneous to be called a panorama, and the gaze that seeks diversity becomes lost within itself. The footsteps themselves have no meaning. Only the fact that they are placed carves a faint ripple into this boundless void. Yet even that ripple repeats endlessly in the same shape and depth. Thousands of footprints, tens of thousands of footprints. The moment they are added, they are reduced to a primitive symbol. The alphabet of difference holds only a single syllable here, A. The sound is compressed into an infinitesimal particle before it can echo. If even the celestial map and the steam from green tea dissolve into this vast expanse, what is there to add to what? An addition to something existing? No, even something existing is invisible. What is visible is only this uniform void, and the nameless footprints placed there in regular order. It moves faster than the speed of light, leaving all meaning behind. Or perhaps this is unnecessary description and superfluous emotion. The final draft, after 1,000 individualities, have been ruthlessly erased with a red pen. Perfect, yet empty. Where should the feet immersed in metaphysical meditation step? Forward, backward, sideways? Every direction promises the same landscape, the same nothingness, the same emptiness, the same footprints. This uniformity robs existence of its possibility. Even if one shouts, "I exist," the sound cannot be distinguished from any other existence. Uniqueness is an attribute that does not exist here. The view is not a panoramic view from a vantage point. It is a self-deprecating expression of the fact that the view from every location is the same. Whether you open the window, open the door, or close your eyes, what you see behind your eyelids is the same. The act of taking a step is the last resistance to create a difference. It is a ritual of resignation, giving up the struggle against this uniformity and becoming part of the same featureless ripples. Beyond this panoramic view, a chaos of infinite diversity lies quietly hidden. The state of no diversity is the fundamental absolute reality of existence, the illusion we seek.